Hey guys, at Toyota headquarters HQC 2025, I got a blast from the past. We have an 06 Lexus GS Hybrid. You guys know the GS was discontinued when I was still working for Lexus. So this was around 2020 when the GS met its end. Now, I believe this is a 3rd gen GS. I'll correct myself if I need to, but when I saw this sitting on the lot with all these brand new, well, there's original RX hybrid back there, but all these brand new Toyota models, they're essentially all electrified. As I'm looking around, just about every single one of them is a hybrid or electric in some shape or fashion. But this one was special. All right, I personally don't recall ever driving one of these, and unfortunately that's not going to be I'm not going to have my first shot at it today, but this is a beautiful example of a Lexus. You can say the mid 2000s, they were still hitting on all cylinders. Now this past year they still sold more vehicles than they ever have in the past, but they're consistently through the late 90s and the mid 2000s, even in the 2010s, they were one of the most premier, best-selling luxury brands. And the GS is from a different era, okay? Rear-wheel drive luxury sedan. Now the LS still exists, well, at least for now, and then the new ES, which I'll give you guys a full-on walk around at a different time. Now this had over 330 horsepower, and it would do 0 to 60 in just a hair over 5 seconds, which for the time, I think it was as fast or faster than the GS V8s, the old GS 430, the old GS 460. This thing was actually, I think, a hair quicker than them. All right, the front end of this Lexus is from a time that I missed quite a bit. I like the separated turn indicators there. I think they look really, really sharp. And then you also see some design elements that still exist in Lexus models today, kind of like the bezel around the headlights is that L motif on each side. All right, we also have the fog lights down below, look quite good. The hood, well, speaking of the hood, let's go and pop the hood because this is a special treat. Smells like an old Lexus. That door slam sounded good too. Lifting the hood here, plastic fantastic. I mean, you have the high voltage cables. I need new hood struts, poor guy. They're getting a little tired, but 3.5 liter V6, over 300, I think it's 339 horsepower, memory serves correct. Hood still slams like it's absolute perfection. Of course, made in Japan. You know, this wheel's not perfect. Like this was a lived-in model. 18-inch wheels, everything now, like 18-inch wheels are small nowadays. You got the hybrid logo there on the trim on the bottom of the door. Cover the back, the dual exhaust. And you have those circular like taillights built into those more blocky squares. GS 450H got a tiny spoiler, got the chrome badges. Oh my gosh, did you see that drop down? Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Oh, here we go. Oh, this thing is heavy. Why is it so heavy? Dang it. This trunk is really heavy. Don't know why it's super heavy. Maybe that would say, oh, the shocks are gone. We already determined that. Now, look how small this trunk is. It's because of the battery pack, right? Battery packs back then, this is probably an old nickel metal hydride heavy battery pack. And there's just like no, I don't even think there's a spare tire in here. Like, that's pretty bad for 06. All right, so closing it down. Did have a backup camera, you see that? Backup camera. Get into the back of the old GS. Ooh, yes, look at this cream interior. Huge drivetrain hump, massive. Old ashtray, you know we're going back when there's ashtrays instead of USBs, rear vents. Some of these had controls here, but it was very rare to find controls in a GS center console in the back seat in the United States, all right? But they were out there. Headliner is actually in really good shape, a little discoloration there. Speaker here, I mean, this is, yeah, Mark Levinson is in here, all right? I don't know when they switched over, was it the Nakamichi? Oh gosh, I might be butchering that. But look at this bird's eye maple. I miss this like reddish maple wood seen in Lexus models. It's just almost impossible to find in a modern Lexus as real wood. They used to do that better than anyone. Lumbar control here, of course. This seat looks so comfy. All right, memory seats, 3 different memory seats, all auto windows. Guys, this control panel to control the mirrors, the gas tank, the sunshade, the headlight cleaners. This is so cool. All right, dimming, and you even have the trip reset in there. That is incredible. Oh, what? We have a double flip out. So the controls are here, and then you have this hidden suede compartment. Electronic steering wheel, beautiful. Wood, look at, I mean, I don't think I have keys in here. I wish I did. Yeah, key is not detected. I have no idea how many miles are on this. But I like those aluminum gauges back there. They look really, really nice. Hybrid Synergy Drive, hello. I missed the old Toyota cruise control. They're just so easy. I did have radar cruise control on here, which is pretty crazy for an 06 model. Look at this touchscreen. Remember when Lexus had touchscreens and then they went to a touchpad and now we're back to touchscreens? Wow, that came full circle. Like the volume knob right off the shifter. That is a thing of beauty. Look at that. All right, wood on the shifter, wood throughout the center console here, more ashtray. Again, smoking logo, so you know this is from a different era. You cover the cup holders with some nice wood, heated and ventilated seat dials. You had adaptive suspension. Here are your drive modes, traction control, coin slot, still felt lined in here, double tray. Look at it, it's like, I don't know, kind of accordions up, which is kind of nice. All right, scooped out dash, 3 memory settings on the opposite side too. I mean, we're in true old school luxury here. And when I say old school, it's old school for Lexus, all right? But guys, I just really enjoy this vehicle. I wish I could play with the touchscreen for you. I wish I could drive it. That would be better yet. But maybe I'll make a special trip. If you guys want me to make a special trip to Lexus and Toyota headquarters, which I'm at right now, but maybe Toyota would be able to set this aside so I could drive it to tell you what this old original Hybrid Synergy Drive rear wheel drive was like back in the day. Closing that door, it still sounds good, and I don't hear anything. I don't hear any wind. Well, there's not a lot of noise. There's no traffic, but it's just I feel like I'm in a vault, and the materials are all soft in here, so it does a really good job at like limiting the echo effect. It's just fantastic. Well done, Lexus. I miss the GS. This is going to be one of the more nostalgic vehicles for me at this event, obviously because all these are new cars, but I'm just so happy that Lexus had this here. I'll see you in the comments. Long live the Lexus GS. Stay tuned for my brand new Lexus ES walk around as well.
There are a few things the new GS was not intended to do. Maneuvers that are quite frankly beneath its dignity. And while other companies may encourage such behavior, we believe that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. See the entire GS line at your Lexus dealer.